Hello, my name is Ямбуров Michael. I am a director of Siberian Botanical Garden, and today I tell you about conifers in general and some about species which we grow in our botanical garden, in greenhouses and outdoor. Conifers are cone-bearing plants. They have cones with different sizes, like this pine cone and small like this down redwood cones. There are 68 genera of conifers and about 600 living species. Conifers are most abundant in cool temperate and boreal zone, but there are more diversity in warmer regions, include tropical mountains. A lot of species of conifers are very important and very important trees with high economical value. In our botanical garden we grow about 20 species of tropical and subtropical conifers in our greenhouses and a lot of species outdoor. And also in Siberia region we have about 12 species native conifers which grow in our forest and in our parks. This bunya pine is oldest coniferous tree in our greenhouse collection. It's older than 150 years. It was brought by famous Russian botanist Porfiry Krylov in 1885, and this tree older than our botanical garden. This tree connects different generations in our botanical garden. Often we can see how elder generation working in the greenhouse and told their children or grandchildren that they remember this tree from their whole childhood. Coniferous plants have leaves with different shape. Some of them have long and thin leaves like needles, like these pines and other conifers, but other species like cypresses have small and scale-shaped leaves on the branches. In our Siberian region, high value have different species of pine, and pine needles grow in packets for 2 or 5 needles in packets. In the greenhouses of our botanical garden, we grow not only subtropical coniferous trees, also we grow different coniferous plants from temperate zone like this European yew. In Northern Europe it grows outdoor, but in our hard Siberian climate it can grow only in greenhouse. Today we have 33 degrees below zero, so such plants don't tolerate for this low temperature. European yew has Latin name Taxus baccata, and this is very poisonous tree. Poisonous all parts of this tree, needles, wood and seeds. But its berries, which look like small fruit, are edible. In the medieval time, the best longbows were made from yew wood. Some conifers, like different species of pines, are evergreen. Other conifers, like swamp cypresses, are semi-evergreen. And some conifers, like down redwood, are deciduous and shed their leaves every autumn. If we look at superlative trees list, we will see there are a lot of coniferous champions. The tallest living tree is coastal redwood, Sequoia sempervirens, which have own name Hyperion. It grows in California. It is 115 meters tall. The oldest tree in the world is Pinus longeva. It's 5,000 years old. In Siberia we have several species of conifers. Some of them, like this juniperus, grow like a shrub, but other very tall tree, like this Siberian fir, Abies sibirica. Abies sibirica, very important tree. It's very shade tolerant, and also it has high hardiness and have high hardiness resistance. It's very important tree for our culture. Siberian spruce and Siberian fir, very popular Christmas tree in our country. And from needles of Siberian fir, we produce essential oils, which very odor and used in medicine. Siberian fir have smooth bark on the trunk and with resin blisters. With resin we use for producing antibacterial drugs and other materials. The other one widespread Siberian coniferous species is Siberian spruce, Pizza bovata. It's very commercially important species for our region. It have quadrangular needles to opposite the Siberian fir, which have mild needles. The needles of spruce more acute. Seeds of this tree have wing and they can fly, and also the seeds is edible for a lot of birds in Siberian forests. One of the most important trees for Siberian people is Siberian stone pine or Siberian cedar. Latin name of this tree is Pinus sibirica. This is a very important nut-bearing tree. It produces edible seeds, very popular for local people, and also they it is food for a lot of forest animals, birds. The species have high economical value. The wood used to produce musical instruments, for making pencils, and also we make some different things from Siberian stone pine wood. Different ornamental things from Siberian stone pine wood. Wooden shades of this tree and cones, scales, and nut shells we use to stuff in pillow. This pillow have antifungal and antibacterial activity, and they use as orthopedical pillows. They help relieve head and neck ache, and also they very good odor bedrooms. Also Siberian stone pine, very important and succulent tree for local Siberian people, like Altai people, Buryat people, Khakasian people, and other. Cones of Siberian stone pine have scales and edible seeds inside. The seeds have very good taste and use in traditional Siberian cuisine. The most coniferous species in Siberia is evergreen tree, but different species of larch, these trees, are deciduous. a lot of evergreen conifers widespread used in landscape design. Now we stay in the center of Tomsk in protected park of Siberian Botanical Garden of Tomsk State University, and we can see different Siberian native species of conifers: Siberian fir, Siberian spruce, Siberian cedar, and other. In our botanical garden, we made new varieties of conifers which have dwarf size and very dense branching for landscape designing. Sometimes in the tree crown occurs specific mutation which produce part of tree crown with high branching and very slow growth. This mutation so-called witch's brooms, and they are very important initial material for coniferous breeding, for producing different dwarf and slow-growing varieties or cultivars, like this Scots pine. This mutation was founded in Siberian forest and grafted on small trunk. Now it has egg-shaped crown and very slow growth. This variety of Siberian fir also was produced from witch's broom. This mutation I found in Kuznesk-Alatau region, in high mountains, in deep forest, and this variety called Alatau goddess. Small branch only with one bud was grafted on the tree trunk, and now we have varieties, this part of tree crown, with very dense branching, and it also has needle longer than normal in Siberian fir. Also, this needle have more mild odor. So a lot of dwarf and high branching with dense crown varieties of conifers were produced from witch's brooms. A specific mutation which arise only in single bud in the tree crown, and all part of tree crown which develop from this bud have mutation features, like a lot of shoots and changes in hormonal relationship with different branches. The wood of Siberian larch very resistant against rot, and uses for producing posts and railroad sleepers. From boiled resin we get fragrant chewing gum. Something interesting about witch's broom. Sometimes in the tree crown occurs a mutation, a single bud, and it arising in a single bud and induce morphological changes. The term witch broom originated in the Middle Age. In that time, so-called different tree part which have very dense branch, and this dense branching could be caused by different reasons. The first, the development of the parasitic plant Mystiloto. The second, infection by parasitic agents like fungi, phytoplasmas, viruses, and second is spontaneous somatic mutation. Nowadays the term also used in plant pathology and distinguishes two types of witch's broom: parasitical and mutational, different in origin. Mutational witch's brooms possesses valuable features for selective breeding. Currently, many dwarf and abundantly branching cultivars of conifers were obtained from vegetative and seed progeny of mutational witch's broom. In our botanical garden of Tomsk State University, we have a lot of coniferous species from different parts of the world, and I invite all of you to visit our botanical garden. We have nice views every season of the year.